name is sportsguyshow, and I'm driving, driving to deliver food to a customer.
Slight right onto Spring Hill Farm Road.
I still have about 50 minutes left
Continue on Spring Hill Farm Road for half a mile.
before I arrive, and I thought, why not go live on YouTube, stream while I'm driving, and my eyes are on the road. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, I am focusing on the road. But I thought, why not going live on the YouTube platform, interact, chat, because I can be looking at the road, but I can communicate with you all, can I not? And of course, when there is a red light, I can look quickly and say, what's up? What's up? I'm driving.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto US 21 North Carowinds Boulevard.
I have the GPS on, so GPS is speaking, just letting me know where I'm driving. And YouTube, the GPS does not have any music on it, so no copyright strike. No copyright. Just GPS letting me know where I have to go, because I'm driving very far, very
At the light, turn right onto US 21 North Carowinds Boulevard.
Very far. I haven't, according to the GPS, hopefully it's incorrect and it's wrong, but according to the GPS, I will be arriving around 6:20, and right now it's 5. So I definitely have a long drive. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Then afterward, I have to drive an additional 1 hour going
Continue
back.
on Carowinds Boulevard for
Not
1
far.
mile.
What's up? I also said, what's up? How you doing today? I don't know if you're Chinese, Japanese, Asian, I don't know. I'm just saying it based off your name. Which, I don't speak Japanese, I don't speak China. Oh, okay, Korean. I'm assuming you're South Korean. Who knows? Maybe you're North Korean, maybe you're Kim Jong-un, because I always said Kim Jong-un, watch my channel. So who knows? Who knows? Anyway, my name is Shaquette, Sports Guy Show. I'm driving on a delivery. Oh, okay. So you're not Kim Jong-un. Maybe you're President Xi. No, President Xi is from China. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Yeah, I've never been to South Korea, but I know it's a very beautiful country, very developed, especially Seoul. Seoul is like America, but from what I've heard, it's very expensive, very expensive city, like New York, and so on. But I don't live in New York, I'm in Charlotte, in case anyone wondering. I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I have to drive right now about 50 minutes west of Charlotte. And why am I even complaining about it? Because there are very strong thunderstorms coming west of Charlotte. So hopefully I won't run into one of those thunderstorms, because they could produce very large hail. Hail to the size that realistically can break a windshield. That's how big the L size is supposed to be. So I'm driving. It's actually a beautiful day outside of the thunderstorm. So Thursday, you guys believe it's almost Friday and Mother's Day. is coming up on Monday, which hopefully you guys, you have mothers alive, which I do. Thanks God. I have a great mom. So hopefully you guys are planning some gift, some Mother's Day. Last year, I took my mom
In a quarter
on a
mile, use the left 2
surprise
lanes to turn left onto Chode Circle.
on a surprise trip to the beach, North Carolina beach. My family and I, my dad and I, my mom, I took them to the North Carolina beach, Wilmington. It was so nice, so beautiful.
At the light, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Chode Circle.
So that was really nice last year. We had a blast. Really had a great time at Wilmington, North Carolina. We had a great time
Continue on Chode Circle for 2 miles.
in that city, which very beautiful city. Wilmington is really beautiful. But I don't live in Wilmington. I live in Charlotte, which is about 4 hours west of Wilmington. And Charlotte is the biggest city in North Carolina, and actually one of the biggest cities in America. To be honest with you all, I believe it's ranked 18 in the country, metropolitan size, and it's growing. Charlotte, for those who don't know, who are not familiar, roughly 20,000 people move into Charlotte, North Carolina every month. 20,000. I'm not exaggerating, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not exaggerating even by one bit. 20,000 people on average move to Charlotte, North Carolina every month. And people might ask why. Shaked, what's so special about Charlotte? We have great weather here. We really do, all year round. Overall, I mean, yeah, we have some snow in the winter, but typically not a lot of snow. We have a lot of days that temperatures are like in the spring and the summers, like in the 70s, 80s, sometimes 90s, but not much. We have plenty of rain if you're looking for rain, actually in the spring and in the winter and the fall time. We have great drivers overall. Overall, the drivers in Charlotte, North Carolina are very respectful. They are not aggressive in general. People in Charlotte are friendly, I would say, would venture to say. And of course, we have a lot of space in Charlotte. Let's put it that way. Like, we have the downtown, the uptown area. We call it uptown in Charlotte, North Carolina. But some people call it downtown. We call it uptown locally because it's up on a hill slope. But what I really like about Charlotte, North Carolina, and hey guys, smash the like button, please. And please subscribe if you don't mind. Trying to get my channel monetized. But I really appreciate everyone's support. So Charlotte, North Carolina is where I'm driving, where I'm living. What I like about Charlotte, North Carolina, there's so much to see, so much to do in Charlotte. It's a big city, but it's also the type of a city, Charlotte, North Carolina, where you have plenty of space. What's up, Rude? How you doing today, my friend?
In a quarter mile, turn left onto State Highway 49 South, South Tryon Street.
I hope you're having a great afternoon. My name is Shaked, sportsguyshow, driving. I'm driving on a delivery driving.
At the light, turn left onto State Highway 49 South, South Tryon Street.
Which is not my food. Delivering to a customer, and I have about 40 minutes left on the drive. And guess what, guys? Afterward, I have to drive. I do food delivery, but I also do YouTube. I'm on YouTube. My whole goal, honestly, to quit doing food delivery, to do YouTube full time, sport broadcasting, video gaming, entertaining, cooking, all of that. Talk about life. I mean, literally, I'm live on YouTube 2 days ago. For all intents and purposes, I should be dead. I should have been dead by now.
There's a 20-minute slowdown on State Highway 49 South in 3/4 of a mile. You're still on the fastest route.
So 2 days ago, for this we didn't hear because of the silly GPS that was speaking. 2 days ago, for all intents and purposes, I should have been dead. I should have been dead. And I'm not exaggerating, guys. I was nearly involved in a deadly car accident where someone cut me off. I had a green light, was going straight. I had a green light, the right of way. Someone with a red light who should have never driven on red, drove on red light. And just more importantly, that driver was speeding.
Continue on State Highway 49 South for 7 miles.
That driver was speeding. That driver was driving like maniac. The speed limit where I was driving 2 days ago was 40 miles. I went, because I drove across the street, went from one plaza to another. I drove probably 35 miles an hour, maybe 30 at the very least. That maniac drove at least 6 miles per hour. Now, if he had collided with my vehicle, guys, it would have hit me head on, my driver's side, like that. So, and I didn't see that driver coming until it was too late. So basically, you guys can say, and I have said it so many times before after I talked about it, I'm basically as close as you can involved in a car accident without being in a car accident. That's how close it was. It was basically a matter of seconds from being dead. I'm not talking about minutes. I'm talking about maybe 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds was the difference between that driver, that maniac, colliding with my car or not. So I'm very blessed, extremely blessed. Because a lot of people, unfortunately, would have been involved in that car accident. And I know on my channel I don't talk about religion, I don't talk politics, but I definitely made an exemption, and I believe God was watching over me. That was God's intervention preventing that maniac from colliding with my car like that. That is my car, guys. That driver was like that, coming like that. So as you see, if that accident, God forbid, would have taken place, I would have been dead. And I'm not overhyping it, I'm not exaggerating. I mean, literally, it happened. My hands were shaking, my right hand was shaking. When I made it safely, I basically, as soon as after it happened and I made it safely, I grabbed my head with both of my hands and I said, wow. I was freaking shocked. I don't wish it on anyone, but I understand I'm so freaking blessed. I really am. Really am. I understand I'm so freaking blessed, and I understand I'm also on a mission. And my mission on YouTube was to inspire people, to motivate people, to make people happy, to make people laugh. Because I always, ever since I was 4 years old, my dream, my career job was and is to become well-respected, well-liked sport broadcaster. And I'm on YouTube. And I'm talking about sport, and I'm talking about life, and I'm so that, my friends, make me so happy. I'm so freaking happy. I'm blessed. I'm so blessed to be alive. And by the way, for anyone wondering, was I streaming live when it happened? No, I didn't stream live. I drove on that road like probably 20, 30 times before. I drive on it every day. Every day I'm driving on that road. But I didn't stream. I didn't anticipate anything happening. Anything bad is going to happen. Anything close to being bad happening, because technically nothing bad happened. Nothing bad happened, and thanks God. Thanks God, nothing bad happened. Because if something bad happened, I wouldn't be alive. I wouldn't be alive. I wouldn't be on YouTube. People would have wondering what happened to your channel, Shaked? Why you're not broadcasting anymore? Are you okay? And I would have been in heaven, which of course we all want to go to heaven, but not when we are young, not when we haven't accomplished our dreams and goals in life. So my whole point is, don't take anything for granted. Appreciate everything that you have in life. Small stuff, big stuff. Appreciate everything. Tell your loved ones that you love them. Tell them that you love them. Tell them that they mean a lot to you. Tell your mothers, not just on Mother's Day, but every day. If you have a mother, of course, that is alive. Mom, you have loved ones, you have parents, you have brothers, you have sisters, you have boyfriend, you have girlfriend, you have pets, you have friends, you have uncle, nephews. You get my point. Tell your loved ones that you love them. Because you don't know. You really don't know if you will have a chance tomorrow, if you will have a chance tonight. Don't take life for granted. Appreciate every freaking thing that you have in life. Because life is too short, my friend. Life is too short. Don't complain about stuff that you don't have. Appreciate what you do have. Because when you appreciate what you do have, it opens the door for possibility of bigger things to experience in life. That is how I see life in general. If you're a complainer, stop complaining. Stop complaining. Stop complaining. Appreciate what you have. Be happy. Be grateful. Treat every day with happiness. Because you really don't know when it's going to be your last day. And I'm not exaggerating, guys. You don't. I didn't know on Tuesday that I was going to be a second away from being involved in a deadly car accident. I didn't know that. No one told me that before, Shaked. At 3:33 in the afternoon, around that time, you will escape a deadly car accident by a second. By a second, I'm not exaggerating. By probably 2 seconds, you will escape a deadly car accident. No one told me that. So my whole point is, you have loved ones, tell them that you love them. Treat every day as if your last day on this earth. And how you treat it? By being happy, by being optimistic, by laughing. You have bills, we all have bills. We all have stress and anxiety, but what is the point of being stressful? What is the point of having anxiety? What is the point of worrying about stuff that we cannot control, that we have no control of? Does Does it make us any happier? Does it do us any good? Of course not. Of course not. It doesn't benefit us. Stress, anxiety, it's our enemy. It's not our best friend, but it's our enemies. Like here, I thought I would be delivering that food to this customer around 6:10, 6:15, maybe 6:20. The GPS is showing me I will be arriving around 6:29. Now, yeah, I am alive. And I'm very lucky to be alive. Extremely, extremely lucky. I'm not exaggerating. Extremely lucky to be alive. And I'm grateful. So my point is I'm running late. Driving to delivering food, but Sam, actually, when I was nearly involved in the deadly car accident on Tuesday, I wasn't screaming. I wasn't screaming at all. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I'm also extremely happy. So here I'm running late. I told the customer 6:20. I'm going to be arriving 6:28. And I could be pissed off. Oh my gosh, why am I running late? And it's so going against me. And instead, I'm here on YouTube, laughing, talking about life. I'm driving on a battery mode, so I'm not wasting any gas. And I mean, what is it going to do me to complain, to be worried that I'm running late to the customer? Is it going to make me arrive faster? No, it's not going to make me arrive sooner or anything, but it's just going to cause me to be stressful. That's going to cause me for my blood pressure to go up, because stress, anxiety can raise your blood pressure, even if it's temporarily. Just going to cause me temporary chest pain and all of that. Why? What is the point of making me upset? What is the point of making me stressful? I mean, I already communicate with the customer when I got their food that I will be arriving at 6:20. She told me I understand that. So I mean, life, there is no point in being stressful. And I know we all have stress. I also have stress, but what is the point? What are we going to accomplish by being negative, by being sad, by being angry, by being mad? We're not going to accomplish anything. What we want to accomplish is we will hurt ourselves. That is what we're going to unaccomplish. So, like I said, we have two choices in life. We can be the person I understand. So here's the thing. Tuesday, when I escaped that deadly car accident, which I really did, I wasn't screaming. I wasn't screaming, and I drove carefully, extremely careful. Was going around 25 miles, and I had a green light and a path and all of that, and basically a maniac decided to not stop on red, cut me off, and nearly T-boned me. And as far as driving and screaming, A, I'm watching my speed. B, I'm watching the cars ahead of me. And I'm keeping enough space between them. C, I'm looking at the road. I'm only looking at the screen when to slow down. Because right now the traffic is not going fast. So I'm driving very slow. Not going fast. I'm keeping enough space and distance between me and the other cars. I'm listening to the GPS. I'm not watching it. And I'm focusing on the road, honestly. And speaking of road and all of that, Alison, I believe you're in Hickory, if I remember correctly. So you should definitely keep an eye on the weather because there are really bad thunderstorms heading into Hickory. Really bad thunderstorms. I'm hoping not to run into them on the way back because I'm actually driving to a place called York, which is west of Charlotte. So hey guys, smash the like button please. Let's help my channel monetize. Let's help my channel monetize. Let's help my channel grow.
There's a lane closure ahead.
So here they said lane closure. Am I worried? No. And the thing is, Alison, to answer your first question, how you talking about escaping a car accident, a deadly car accident, while you are driving live, streaming live? And the thing is, you can be a very careful driver. You can do everything. Defensive driving, not going above the speed limit, and all of that. Making sure to watch for incoming traffic. And yet, you can be in a car accident, in a deadly car accident. So it's not so much about me streaming on YouTube right now or not. It's more about, am I focusing on the road, or am I looking at my phone, looking at the camera while I'm driving? Am I watching the speed limits that I'm driving, or am I going like maniac driving? That is more important. That is more important. Not today, anytime, any day. Because here's the deal, you can listen to the music, you can listen to the radio, you can listen to sports or news or whatever you want, and you can still be distracted. That is the thing, guys. Anyway, guys, going to go for now. Make sure tune in at 8 o'clock. I won't be driving by then. I will be at home, comfort of my own, ready to stream. And you show, come watch sport with me, guys. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, come watch sport with me. We might watch the hockey game, Carolina Hurricanes against Washington Capitals. We might watch some NBA basketball. We'll have plenty of fun. So come join me 8 o'clock on my channel for a live streaming where I will be safely at home. Promise and guarantee. Until then, see you guys 8 o'clock. And God bless you all.